Hi, I'm Debbie Cronister. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm glad you're joining me today. You can find me at stampwithdeb.com, and I am I'm on Facebook Live every Tuesday at 3 o'clock and Pacific time, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Let's get started. I have a really fun project for you today. Okay, so today I'm going to take 3 stamp sets and I am going to combine them. So I'm going to use the pumpkin from Hello Harvest. I'm going to use this one, Threw It Together, and I'm loving this little greeting that says you're doing better than you think. And when you see my card, you'll know why. And then I'm going to use the little witch out of Bewitching. I'm going to use her feet. So this is my card. So now you can see why that greeting is perfect. You're doing better than you think. This little witch upside down in a pumpkin. I don't know how good she's doing, but I just thought this was a super cute idea. So I'm going to lower you a little bit. See if I can put this down just a little. Aimed super hard and then it was over. Okay, so this is the card that I'm going to be making today. So let's get started. So I have a piece of basic black that's cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and I have 2 pieces that are going to go in the inside here. So let's just go ahead and put those in. So I have my basic white, which is cut at 5 by 3 3/4, and then this is Gorgeous Grape. I so seldom use this color that it just seems like a perfect one for the witch. So, inside is done. Now, if you don't want to attach your inside right now, when you make your card, you could put a little bit of removable adhesive on your white. I would put my Gorgeous Grape in and put a little adhesive on my white, and then you could pull it out and write on it. And then if you make a mistake, you can change it. Okay, so then I have, oh, I forgot my piece for the front. Hang on, I'm going to have to cut a piece of grape. Okay, so it's going to be cut at 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm kind of going to assume, yeah, this is big enough. So there's my 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, and then I have a piece of paper, the designer series paper, that comes from, grab it. It comes from the Rustic Harvest, and this paper is gorgeous. That's the one I'm going to be using in the September class. So, and what I did is I took my Highland Heather Dark Stampin' Blend, and I colored, let's see, which end do I want? This one. I colored these lines just enough. Don't do it on there, Debbie. Just enough of what's going to show on the outside edges of my stamping. So I don't need to do all of them. And that's probably plenty enough there. And then over here, I'm just going to color this one. This one. I don't even have to color them all. Now, I did color all of them for my envelope. So if you look at my envelope, I did color all of them for the envelope, and then I trimmed it and attached it to the back. So for that one I did. And then this one, I'll color the whole thing. Because I'm thinking once I put this on here, we'll need a little more right there, maybe a little bit up here, just to be sure. Okay. So that is that. Now, let's get this going. So for my pumpkin, I am going to stamp my image using Memento because it's going to get colored with a Stampin' Blend. So I'm going to stamp that on a piece of basic white, just like that. And then I'm going to color that. Oh, wait, before I color that, I'm going to trim it out. So what I did is I just went up here and I just started cutting, and I cut this around like that. And then just cut the whole pumpkin out. Okay, just keep cutting, and I just cut right on the line. And then I colored it with pumpkin pie. So for the sake of time, I'm going to pull in my emergency one. So it's been colored with pumpkin pie. And see, I've just trimmed around here and cut all the way around the pumpkin. There is a die to cut this if you want to, but once I cut this off, then I decided that I just wanted to go ahead and cut it the rest of the way. Now, I have put my stamps in my Stamparatus because whenever I stamp this, it doesn't always, when I stamp a solid image, it doesn't always come out super great. And we know that. It's just the nature of it. So I'm going to put my lid underneath here so I have a firm pressure. Let's move that out of the way. I'm going to ink this up, and I'm going to flip this piece over because I know it has a little ink on it. And I have my greeting in here and my witch's boots, and they're upside down. They're right side up. But the boots are upside down compared to the greeting, okay? So let's just close that up and press it down. Yeah, see, it didn't come out very good. Look at that. That's not good at all. And you know what? Oh, that's my mouse. My mouse looks just like my eraser. So I went on Amazon and I bought these erasers, and I love to use them because they allow me to put more pressure on there and a more even pressure. Oops, and I have something on there. A little black dot. Let's see. Let's clean that off there so that when we ink it up again. I had some little tiny dots around my room. I don't know where they came from. So I don't want to ink the greeting. The greeting looks good. So I'm just going to ink the boots. And let's ink that. That area doesn't want to ink. Okay, there we go. And just press that. And I'm just going to press it down really good. That is so weird. That is not. I wonder if there's something on my paper there. There is one of those little tiny dots. Look at that, guys. No wonder. That's why it wasn't inking in there. It wasn't on the stamp, it was on my paper. So I had punched out something. I had die cut something and it had little tiny dots in it. And that was what it was. And I thought they were all gone. Okay, that's better. It's still got a little bit of a spot there. Let's just try to hit it one more time and see if that'll take care of it. Right in there. Okay, whatever it is, that's it. Oh, my other side needs help too. Okay, good enough. Okay, now you can see that my little boots are upside down. Super simple. And then we're going to attach my little pumpkin once we've done our coloring. And she looks like she's in the pumpkin. She's fallen in the pumpkin. So I am going to use Highland Heather for her little her stockings are Highland Heather. And you know the nice thing about this is you can color right over that black. It doesn't make any difference. Gives you a nice even line. And then I'm going to use Daffodil Delight to color the buckles. Just get those a little color. So by putting it in the Stamparatus, I have a nice, rich look on her boots. They came out beautiful. Okay, that was an extra one. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this to the front of my card, or to the black layer, and then to the front of the card. Okay. Looks funny. It looks like I have my greeting upside down. All right, then I have my piece here that I colored, and I'm going to attach this to the gorgeous grape. And that gorgeous grape is 5 1/4 by 4. So I've cut this at 2 by 4. Okay. And then, what did I do? Here it is. Lost my card base. Okay, and then I'm going to attach this to my front of my card. Just like that. And I just got glue everywhere. Let's just clean that off there. Okay. This is going to get attached with dimensionals. So let me grab those right here. Make sure I have my greeting going right side up, which means my boots are upside down. And then I'm going to attach my pumpkin with dimensionals also. I think one of those little dots got stuck in my pumpkin too. I have a little dot right there. So when I was embossing, or when I was die cutting this pumpkin, I didn't die cut the pumpkin. I don't know what that is then. Okay, so I'm just going to put my little pumpkin on there. And I'm going to finish this off using the glossy dots. The glossy dots are great. Look at how many colors they come in, and they are gorgeous. They're just so pretty. They are, I don't know if you guys can see the gloss on those, but they are so gorgeous. The minute I saw these, I knew I would love them. And they come in, what, 5 different colors, 4 different colors? And so I'm going to use the gorgeous grape ones and my Take Your Pick tool. And I just put more a little putty out, so let me press that down. So when I pick these up, I don't lose them somewhere. I love my Take Your Pick tool. It's got to be the greatest tool. And they come in 3 different sizes, the dots do. They come in a small, medium, and large. So it covers every size that you'll possibly need. And there is my little card. So I hope you have learned something new today or have a new idea because of watching me today. I hope I've inspired you to create something. And I will see you next Tuesday here on Facebook Live at 3 o'clock. Thanks, guys, for coming. And if you need any supplies, please go to stampwithdeb.com, and you'll find a link there that says Shop With Me, where you can purchase these supplies or any supplies that you do need. I am $160 away from earning the cruise. So I appreciate your orders. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye-bye.